Hey everybody, before the show starts, log on to musicmoneymakeover.com/shop to download all my books and free guides. And while you're there, make sure you click on the book a call tab to book a call with me to get all your questions answered and your problem solved. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Music Money Makeover Show. My name is Casey Graham, and on today's episode, we're digging into the manager versus the record label. Now, I want to encourage you all, just like I did at the top of the video, to make sure you download the free stuff below. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe on this video, as I know that some of you all are, actually a lot of you all are reoccurring watchers to my channel. Please make sure you comment below and click the like button, because that really boosts this stuff on the search engine and in the algorithm. Okay, so let's jump into it. As I've been saying, and I'm not going to say anymore, you know it's going to be in every video, so let's revert back to it. The music industry revolves around two copyrights, all right? And those are the sound recording and the performing arts copyright, and we're going to get into it really quickly. Look out for this at the top of every single video that I put out in 2021. So let's jump into it. What is a copyright? Well, a copyright is a sole right which an author has in his own original literary compositions. The exclusive right of an author to print, publish, and vend his own literary works for his own benefit. All right, that is the right that the artist has in a particular work. Now, as I said before, there are two copyrights. So let's jump into those two copyrights, and I'll put it on the screen right now. Boom. All right, so two rights of copy. The music industry operates and revolves around two copyrights: the sound recording copyright and the performing arts copyright. Sound recordings, as in records, or as we all say, records, right, with the two Ks, it's the audio recording file, the WAV, the MP3, the AIFF of the composition and or song, okay? Then the performing arts copyright, the performing arts as in the composition, sheet music, publishing, or song to be performed. That also includes the MIDI regions that come from your digital audio workstation that can be turned into an audio recording per or via the bounce selection within the program. All right. So now that you understand those two copyrights, there are 6 rights to exercise on both of those copyrights via Title 17 of the United States Constitution. They give us those 6 rights to exercise, and I'm going to give them to you so you understand what it is you have. Check it out. So, the right to reproduce, all right? The right to prepare derivative works, the right to distribute, the right to public performance, the right to public display, and the right to digital performance. So now that you understand that, we can go ahead and jump into today's topic: managers and record labels. Now, so many new managers want to come into the business, and they say they want to sign new artists that they might have seen doing well at an open mic, or might have won an open mic, or might have, are filling up a little bit of, a few small venues here and there, and they want to manage this artist to get them bigger. But the perception, or what they're thinking of, is, hey, if I'm going to do all this, I need to be compensated for it, and I need to have a piece of everything. Well, managers, when you come on the scene and you say you want to sign somebody, understand that as a manager, it is your task to facilitate all of the artist's needs when it comes to functioning their business. Artists, do not get it confused. They're not handling your personal needs. They're handling the needs of your business. All right, so that means going to find their booking agent, going to find a publicist, going to find a publisher, going to find a record company. All right, and anything that may be necessary to keep the business of the artist running, not running to get food, not saying, hey, you need to wake up on time. No, that's a personal assistant or personal whatever little side person you got to do all that stuff for you, or a secretary to handle your scheduling. This manager is solely responsible for handling the duties of the business, and I'm going to jump into some more points and throw them up on the screen. Check it out. What do managers do? Well, the manager does not own or possess any property pertaining to the business establishment. The manager does not own the publishing company or the record company. Well, that is of the artist. The manager only conducts or directs the operation of the company. The manager looks out for the well-being of the company. The manager is paid a small fee, salary, or percentage to conduct the direction of the company to keep the company running efficiently. The manager may be paid a commission on any deals brought to the table and closed upon. Now, if you saw my managers versus publishers video, you would know that I talked about the the salary of the manager and what are some tactics there. Well, I'll state them again here. As a manager or as an artist, your goal with your manager should be to be able to get a salary to the manager, okay, as quickly as you can. That's to help you put money in your pocket, all right? Because when you have the percentage of the manager ticking up with the deals that come in for you, you start to lose more money. So this is a tactic for the artist. So as soon as you can get them on that 5-6 figure salary, 5 figures meaning like $80,000 a year up to $350,000, $400,000 a year as a manager paying out, you want to put them in that system right there as soon as you can. All right. If you can't get there before that $80,000 in salary, you're going to put them on a percentage. And you know what? Let's just put it out there. Before $80,000 a year, I'm going to recommend to artists and managers that you decrease your percentage from 20 to 15. All right. Once you can surpass artists at $80,000 a year, and managers, you'll know based off of your commission, then artists, I suggest maybe you implement a salary function for the for the manager. All right. Because it's going to help save you money. Managers, you're probably going to want this salary too, because it guarantees you money. All right. Now, if artists, the manager surpasses the $350,000, $400,000 a year mark, managers, I suggest you go back onto your higher percentage, which will max out at 20%. All right. Everything in that salary window, I suggest that artists and managers, you understand that there will be a commission for the manager to take. Okay. So let me give you an example of what this looks like. All right. So the manager percentage, now listed to the right, is a typical manager, attorney, agent percentage in a show booking transaction. You can see where the manager has a 20% cut, the attorney got a 5% cut for helping seal and read the contracts and close the deal. The agent who brought it to the table got 5%, and just, that whole crew right there. 30% of the money is gone, and I don't have an extra 10% in here, but out of the artist cut, artists, you will be taking care of any musicians or anything like that wasn't taken care of in the upfront payment and out of the deal. All right. So artists, you will walk away with the lion's share, but the purpose of this graph was to show you that, where all the percentages lie and what could come out in a scenario like this. Now, artists, I don't want you to get beside yourself because, you got to pay all the people that work with you. The more fairly you pay the people that work with you, the more inclined they will be to do business with you and go get more business deals with you. And the more attentive you are to your business to make sure that it's running properly and checking in with everybody and keeping your relationships with everybody, the more excited all of your employees, right, will be or your subcontractors or your contractors will be that you when they're running your business. They'll be excited to do more with you. So pick up the phone and call your manager. Say happy birthday and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and how's your wife doing and or how's your husband doing. All right, pick up the phone and call the agent and say, hey, how's everything in LA? Pick up the phone and call your attorney and say, hey, look, I know it's been a long day. I just wanted to shoot you something for some Starbucks coffee or something. Stuff like that. Keep everybody motivated to do more business with you. You know what I'm saying? Things like that matter. The little things matter, and knowing that you care about your team will make them work that much more harder for you. So artists, don't get beside yourself. Always think about your team. The more, pumped up your team is, they will work day and night for you because they feel that you really have their best interests at heart and yours too, and you want to win. All right, so enough of me on my soapbox. I know I gave a lot of game there, but let's continue here. So we want to dig into the record company, so we got to talk about it. Let's throw it on the screen. What is a record company? A record company is a company that records the compositional intellectual property of a music publisher in the form of vinyl, cassette tape, CDs, MP3s, AIFFs, WAV files, session files, Blu-ray, DVD, or any audio medium that can reproduce a sound through speakers and can be purchased by a consumer. I hope you all like my lengthy definition that I came up with, but I thought that was the best one, as you can't really find that in the dictionary. Anyway, that's what a record company does. They only exercise their rights on the sound recording copyright. Again, the record company is not a manager. All right, the record company is not a publisher. All right, and an all-in-one stop and shop management record publishing company is bound to fail at any given time once you put pressure upon it, because they're not meant to operate together. They each must have different departments. So let's keep going. What does a record company actually do after that definition was so eloquently typed up by yours truly? So check it out. A record company does this. The record company does not manage the artist, as I said. The record company only represents the sound recordings owned by the recording artist, which may or may not be the artist. The record company distributes the sound recording. The record company sells the sound recording. The record company manages the sound recording. The record company markets the sound recording. The record company promotes the sound recording. Okay? So, as you can see, nobody is crossing paths here, which makes my point valid that I said before that slide, that if you have a one-stop shop company with the pressure applied to it, it will break and crack, because one company is not meant to handle all of that load that comes with promoting the sound recording and the composition and the artist. They each are separate of each other. And I want you new artists and you new managers to understand that when you're signing an artist, be clear on your expectations of one another. All right. Now I got one more point to get into, as I did in the last video about the publishers, but the same thing exists with the record companies. Check it out. The illusion. Now, because the record company does all this, it may appear that they are actually promoting the artist. The case is that the record company is doing the work to promote the sound recording, which gives the artist the illusion that the record company is promoting the artist, when in actuality, they are only promoting the recording. I hope everybody understands that. The record company needs the rights to your name and likeness. They're going to be the only company in this pack of three that will need the rights, because they're purchasing the likeness. And if you need to understand what likeness is, please go watch my Dave Chappelle video, and you will understand more on why the record company would need that, because everybody here is going to own some intellectual property, right? Now, the record company doesn't necessarily have to have it, but they're going to want it and they're going to ask for it. It would be wise as an artist to let them have the rights to use it but not own it. So I'm just giving you that. Now, the likeness, which I will explain in that Dave Chappelle video, you will see that the record company will own that. But the record company only and solely promotes the sound recording. Please understand this. The manager is not promoting the sound recording. They're promoting you. The record company is promoting and selling the sound recording. The manager is promoting and selling the artist. And the publisher is promoting and selling the composition. So now that you understand that, look, I know this is going to be a great year in 2021 for all managers and record company owners and artists that watch my channel, of course. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you game all year long. All I ask is that you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with people, and download the stuff below in the description. All right, I wrote this stuff inexpensively so that I could help everyone, help as many people as possible. And if you have any issues with it or any trouble with doing any of the registrations, you can always reach out to me and text me, and then I'll see if, you know, where the hang up is in the process. So maybe we can help you out or possibly do all the registrations for you. Anyway, thank you for watching the show. I'll see you all next week. Peace. Hey everybody, thanks for watching the show. Make sure you log on to musicmoneymakeover.com/shop to download all my books and free guides. And while you're there, click on the Book a Call tab to book a call with me to get all your questions answered and problems solved. I'll see you all soon.